Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Theresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing another case study. This is a case with a vinyl strap handle. We have the 80s and 90s style plastic switch lock case here. As you can see, they tend to rip. This is the 1989 My First Barbie Dance and Dress Playcase. I had one of these. This is not my original one. This is a replacement that I got. And the funny thing is, when I got this one and I opened it and I smelled it, I'm like, oh my god, this smells exactly like the other one. So there's like the certain composition of the vinyl from the late 80s and early 90s, apparently, where it just smells the same. Now, the original one that I had, I got rid of when I destroyed my collection and got rid of a bunch of stuff. It had the flappy parts inside were broken, and the dog had peed in it a few times, and it was just really beat up. So inside this case, as with some of the other ones that have like a little pop-up scene in them, it goes back to the 60s with some of the Tootie cases and the sleep and keep cases for Barbie and her friends to have a slumber party, and some of the like Francie and Casey houses as well. So we have a pop-up scene here. We have a table for the dolls to sit on. I'm going to tilt this for a second. There's a floor here that's kind of like a dance floor. Let me zoom that in a little bit. There we go. So we have this splatter floor. There's the seating. And in my original one, I had broken the mirror so it wouldn't pop out. So there's a mirror. Wow, this one's got a rip across the vinyl. Oh well, at least it's not broken where it counts. So, what I keep in this case, I've pulled out the cardboard guts. This is also a replacement. Let me zoom her face in a little better here. Nope. Is that... Just go in for a minute here. So you don't really need to see her feet just yet. This is also a replacement for something I used to have. Her glasses don't fit on her head, and my original one of her, I think they did. She looks better with them on, I think. So I had a 1989 Teen Time Courtney. It was a stocking stuffer from Santa. And I opened the shit out of that. I played with it. Her fuzzy slippers. She's the best. Like, the best. The gimmick with these dolls is that a poofy skirt has straps on it. Let me zoom back out. So her skirt here has straps on it, and it can be pulled up to be a nightgown. And in 1989, Skipper, who hadn't had any friends since in 10 years, she got Courtney, her new friend, who is the same body and face, just with darker eyes and hair. And she's got these fuzzy slippers. She's got a little soda can. And her glasses, which don't fit on her fat head, without screwing up her hair anyway. There we go. She's got a little paint palette and a little plastic paintbrush to hold on to with the little tines on it. She's got a little art kit to carry. And she's got like couple of little things that she's painted already, and some little tubes of cardboard paint. She has a sheet with cardboard punch outs. She's got pizza with a couple of slices and some other things. And so, as not to lose them, I have stuffed them into my inventory case, and kept the cardboard intact, unlike my original one where I had like one piece of pizza floating around for about 15 years. And my original one had a broken neck and I had gotten rid of her, but I really loved this doll and I bought this one new out of the box. Now, she has these like little pantaloons there. As you can see on her legs, they're spotting, and this is something that happens with a lot of 80s dolls. They have leg spots, and it looks really weird on her because she has darker skin tone. It's like an olive tone. Most of them are like peachy orange with white spots, but she has like tan legs with peach spots, and it makes it look like her legs are dirty. But when I get to my case, I've got a perfume Pretty Whitney that's a replacement for my original. Her legs are spotty, and I've got one or two that I've had since they were new in the 80s that have spotty legs now too, or that I had gotten several years ago and have now spotted. So she's got her vest and her little stripy shirt with her art decal. She's just really cool. The skipper in this set is wearing like pink. Now the other dolls that I keep in this case have been out on display. Am I zoomed out all the way? Yeah, I'm zoomed out all the way. I'll pull her back a little bit and just sort of demonstrate the seating here. There we go. Beautiful. I still can't tell if it's focused or not because I can't see a goddamn thing. Okay. Alright, so the other dolls that I keep in this case, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm putting them away, because I'm changing out my display here at some point. And I'm trying to get through these skipper dolls so I can get to the new ones, because I want to talk about those. So, and I've mentioned it before, but this 1987 head mold was used for the mainline dolls from 1988 until 1995, and then changed, but used the same body for a couple more years. So I keep Totally Hair Courtney in here. She's a Toys R Us exclusive. She matches the other Totally Hair dolls I've had out that I did show when I opened the brand new black Barbie a few weeks ago. And then also I keep Totally Hair Skipper in here. She's also a Toys R Us special, and she also stays in here. These two actually have the most normal eyes I've seen out of this skipper, because usually she has those big giant anime style eyes. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit so we can check that out. Hopefully not turn the thing off. Zoom in more. I'm gonna have to lift the camera up. Hold on. Stay. Okay. You can see that you can see that the eye screening is like enormous here and then almost normal here, which is again strange for these kinds of dolls. But for the Totally Hair dolls, for some reason, for these two, they've given them slightly more human eyeballs. But I kind of like the fantasy swirl situation here. I didn't actually enjoy Teen Time Courtney that much when I opened my replacement, but I actually am really enjoying her like right this second. So this is oh come on, just a quick kind of slapdash viewing of what's in this case, because I don't have that much to say because, again, I've had my Totally Hair dolls out and I've done 2 videos with them already. This is just more example of the 1987 Skipper body and head mold with a few more examples. I used to have a Pet Pal Skipper from 1992. She had crimped hair, but it was only down to her waist, and she came with a little white dog and a cardboard carrier and everything, but I got rid of her, and I kind of wish I hadn't, because now I might have to get another one. The redheads of this are very few and far between. There's Cool Tops Courtney, some of those are redheads, and the 1993 Flying Wendy is basically a redheaded skipper as well. So most of these are just going to be blonde. There's a few brunettes, and again, only a couple of redheads ever. And I haven't had a black skipper yet in this, and I want to get one. The Homecoming Queen skipper is really gorgeous, and the Cool Tops African American skipper is also really gorgeous. So I'm gonna try to get one of those so I can have a variation on this, because I like to get different variations of body, head mold, and coloring. Yes, alright. So we're gonna call it for this one, and then I can do my new skipper case, which is a trunk that's a replacement of one that I used to have also. So we've got some... If you want to see more adventures with plastic crack, I'll be doing other dolls besides Skipper pretty soon. Again, I just have a lot of them, apparently, my collection. So stay tuned, subscribe, and stay on top of that Adventures with Plastic Crack playlist. I have tarot readings, channel disembodied entities, pick a pile, card of the day. I have a couple of art-related videos that probably need to be updated. I do have art for sale. I have prints and merch and coloring books and all kinds of stuff. All that's listed in the description box of my infomercial video, which is linked below this one, or you can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. If you want to hit the tip jar, that's paypal.me/CATtheMinion. Also Cash App and Venmo or CATtheMinion. And we'll be seeing you next time. And I'm going to say happy collecting. These ones I haven't actually customized, except for I put the twisty braid things from the Barbies on there because they didn't come with those. Alright, bye now.